your family and friends, to your husband and your wife. I can tell you about mine and what's been applied. So stay tuned and buckle in for the ride. My past experiences are for your ears to hear. I'll tell you tales from my past year. May do a review on some beauty products. You can catch me on the stream when the grease is popping.
And the Lift Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel.
Okay.
The Love and Lift Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel.
When the road is bumpy and everything is shaky, gotta live and love and show it on the daily. You do your thing and I'll do mine. No judgment here, there's only love on my mind. It's not always right, some things are not easy. We can toss and turn until we make it easy. Keep a smile on your face and encourage one another. We only live one life, so we gotta love each other.
Love and Lift Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel.
Oh yeah.
The Love and Lift Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel.
The lesson we learn won't stop or block us. We're all in the past, so let's get to walking. Live and love each day as your last. It's funny how time can flash. This is your life, so you better live it. If you really want something, work hard to get it. Join me on my journey and watch the show. We'll do it one more time, but by now you should know.
Love and Lift Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel.
Yeah.
The Love and Lift Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel.
Okay, okay.
The Love and Lift Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel.
That's right, girl.
The Love and Lift Show, the true, the real, to tell you how you feel.
We out.
Yo, L&L. L&L. Love and Live Show. It's hot, taste it hot. I'm ready. Love and Live. Let's go. Love and Live Show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your pop up. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and Live Empire bringing all the heat. You wanna taste that heat? Try to taste the heat. Hot sauce, that sweet heat is banging like this beat. Chocolate burning, love, mild watermelon. Dynamite's the truth. Have you Figured nephew, Lenora. She know it's the truth. Chris. Everybody love Chris. Love and Live Show.
It's the Love and Live Show. It's the Love and Live Show.
Love and Live.
It's the Love and Live
We be laughing, having fun.
Get up and stay. Love and live. Get up and stay. Love and live.
Love and live each day as if it was your last.
The Love and Live Show. The Love and Live Show. Love and live. Love and live.
Yep. This is Love and Live Shots.com.
For you, from young to old, amateur aquatic addiction, that's the vibe. Sandra Clark, aka Boo Bear, keeping it live. April Showers Network, rain and blessings, kicking it with the Brooks, we're learning lessons. Trap Vision 3D, yo, you stay real. GJ3 Full, always making the deal. Nicole Reeves, your support so strong, you've been with us, you've been here all along. I'm near coffee, it's a family affair. Superfood parent, you're always there. Loyal, true, you make us whole. You're a rock, more precious than gold. Money, my money, hold you back, what's up? It's a foot so solid, it's never. Now we
We have a question. Would you like to?
Buy me a coffee.
What does that mean?
We buy coffee. It's a wonderful membership.
All right, buy me a coffee.
Yes, there's a lot of things that we want to do, and Buy Me a Coffee will help with that.
Everything on the Love and Live show.
And all the perks that you will get will grow as we grow.
Oh, snap. It's going to grow to be great as we grow.
So right now, we are small, but we are ready to grow big with you. Buy
us
a
coffee. BuyMeACoffee.com/Love and Live show.
I did it. I did 20 I did it.
All right. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Let's give it a word. Well, what you want to say, though, Queen?
Hi, guys. Welcome to Family Meeting. It's a little bit better. Welcome to Family Meeting. We are here. We are ready.
Okay, we are everything.
We
Monday
are.
Family Meeting.
Yes.
As you guys know, every Monday here on the Love and Live show, what do?
We talk about family stuff.
So we chatted up with y'all.
Tell you all our
different
business. Everything
different
we
things
do.
that we got going on, different ideas, whatever it may be. We just kind of chat and catch up with y'all.
Yeah.
So, Queen Lenore, how you feeling today? What's going on?
Well, right before I got on here, doing relationship conversation here, trying to give some good advice out here, and I was trying to edit. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. I don't like editing. It takes too long. It's time consuming, and it's just kind of like getting on my nerves. So for all you editors out there, I give you all your props. I love that you guys are editing. But I'm gonna just tell you, I'm giving you guys a heads up right now. If me and Eli break up, there's not gonna be one video edited.
Every video on here
will be the way it is.
Alive or okay, bye.
Y'all gonna get it real, and as well as gonna be, there will not be any editing.
Uncut content.
I'm just telling you. I'm being open and honest because I feel like sometimes people don't want to talk about their weakness and stuff. My thing is editing takes too much time that I don't have, and I'm not fast at it. And I would be fast if I worked on it a lot more, but I don't want to. It's not. My creativity can't take it. Like as I'm editing, I go, oh, I know I should fix this. I should do this. I should put this there. And I'm like, no, because then it's going to mess up my time and it's going to do that. Well, I don't want to do it no more. So then it's like, let me just finish. Let me just throw the stuff on there and finish. That is where I'm at. I just want to finish. So I'm telling you guys this because I think you guys should understand that if you guys are editors or even minor editors, just a little bit teeny bit of editors, you guys need some applause. And I'm going to give it to you. Because I don't like it. I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to scream. And then I've been on this since this morning. Like early this morning, I've been doing it. And the song is literally 2 minutes and some seconds. And I'm struggling with a 2-minute song. Think if I had to do a 15-minute video. And that would be it. I did the audio editing better than I did this editing. So.
Well, audio is easier though. Because you just have to do the audio. Just chop it up, cut the little gaps. More simple. But video, yeah, it adds a whole different thing to it. But anyway, all that to say, what's your plan? Oh, how did your week go last week, Queen Lenore? I think we had a pretty good week.
It went all right. I mean, the weekend was really good. The week was not so good to me. It was a week.
Okay, talk about it.
It's just like, you have a lot to do in your mind, and then your body just won't let you do it.
You were saying pretty much your body was not, it was out of sync with what you was trying to do. Your goals and everything. You was trying to do certain stuff.
And then I got tired real quick, and
But what would you think that was even from?
I don't know. But usually I have Eli's help. I didn't really have his help this time because he had so much to do. He had to get all the hot sauces done. He had to get all the seasoning done. He had to get all this other stuff done. So I couldn't lean on him like I normally do when I am trying to bake or cook like that. So I was making a mess. I tried to put frosting plopped on me,
Oh, and
then
then on the floor,
then I
it
fixed
was like
that,
a
and frosting
big
plopped on the
dollop,
floor.
like dollop of frosting.
It
I'm
was a
like,
dollar. It was
what
just
is
dollar.
going on
And
over
then the
here?
crumbs went all the crumble went all over the
All
place.
over the floor.
It
And
was
everything.
like
Like,
it just
oh,
wasn't
no.
giving what it was supposed to give. It just wasn't doing what I needed to do.
And then she was acting like, oops, oh, look like my bad. I just dropped something. Like she
Because I get, you know how normally if something bad happens, you get really really stressed, and then you get mad. I didn't have time to even do that because I was on this much time. So you couldn't. You don't have time to get mad. So you just all you can do is go, oops, oh dang it, cuss.
And that's what she did.
Oops, oh dang it, cuss.
And
While
she
I'm
was
still
cussing
working.
like a sailor too. I'm like, oh my, this is the most I heard you cuss in a while.
Well,
So she was going through the motions earlier in that week. Yeah.
And then so we thought we had a pop up this weekend, but Eli, I don't know, he gets pop ups. He don't look at locations, so he keeps wanting me to travel 2 hours away, an hour and a half away, and I'm like, if I couldn't get the Tiger to get to you,
well, they don't know for that.
okay, so if I couldn't drive 30 minutes to get to you, why do you think we driving an hour and a half to get somewhere? Okay, let's just get real with the conversation. Do we really want to be stranded for an hour and a half, like 2 hours? Like we don't. We don't want to be stranded that far away from home. Like let's get real with this conversation. So we'll probably be doing the place that he doesn't want to do. Because I thought I had one, but it seems that is in December. I don't know if they changed the date or just switched over to December. So it's just a lot that I got to figure out. And then I haven't even talked to him about that one before I fill out the application because I was like, there were some things I wanted to talk to him about before I fill out the application.
But I thought her December's already booked up.
Is it?
I think so.
Well, what? Do I know?
have a Vancouver mistletoe. That is, I think the 7th. So we have like the first weekend of.
I'm talking about December 14th or 15th. What day?
I
What do you
think
have
we
there?
probably have something filling that too.
Well, you need to tell me because I'm trying to fill out an application. I don't want to be, oops, I thought we did. You know how you are. Oh, it's in California.
Okay, pause. Anyway, okay. You're acting up. We
I'm
have to
just saying,
we have to welcome some folks in. We're gonna go
If you
ahead.
ask me a question, then interrupt me. That's
No,
all
because
I'm
I'm not asking you. I'm not interrupting your question. I'm just saying you're acting up with that. The question that I asked you.
Two locations. Where was it? One was in Salem. One was in Springfield. Those are both an hour away. Hour and plus away.
Yes.
So my
the
thing
Salem
is,
one that was.
And you didn't. You had me thinking it was down the street.
Yeah. That would have been a good one though. But I was. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't look at the distance on that one. But we had some other folks that we know that was doing that one. And so I was like, oh, they live in our area. Ain't no way, they doing something that's
they got
that
good
far.
vehicles.
But yeah, we just recently
it's
had a
different
vehicle
when you have a good
issue.
vehicle. We had a great vehicle, or if Eli wants to rent a vehicle, we could do it. I don't care then, because then we in a good vehicle.
Yeah.
And even if it breaks down, they would have to come and give us a new vehicle and give us a new. So I don't care. So if Eli doesn't mind renting a car, we could do it.
Probably could rent a car. Renting a car wouldn't have been bad for the expo. It already was so expensive.
Okay, well,
they didn't have the capital.
You figure it out because I'm just telling you. Yeah. So
none of these ones coming up is worth renting the car. So we're just gonna do something closer. But anyway, we have some folks in it. We have some folks in the chat. We're gonna go ahead and from the top. We're welcoming in
the Bud Files.
Not just
hey, Bud Files.
We got the Bud Files in the building. Bud Files says, "Hello, people.
Hello.
How you doing, Bud Files? Not only do we have Bud Files in the building, we gotta get rooted. All right, we've got Rooted in Essential Oils. Rooted is in here saying, hey, Love and Live Show.
Hey, how you doing?
How are you doing today, Rooted? And twirling in with grace, we've got Praying Couple Cooking Series. You already know who it is. DJ Vince Rockin'. And Miss Bling.
I put the words together.
Miss Bling. They be doing the thing. All right, Praying Couple Cooking Series. They said they twirling in with Love, Queen, and E. Blessings, fan bams. And chat for the chat is a big thumbs up.
Woo, woo, woo,
All right,
woo.
welcome in, welcome in. We gotta welcome somebody in. We're chilling with
Chill Will
Crew.
Crew.
Chill Will
Hey,
Crew
Chill
is
Will,
in
how
this
you
section.
doing?
Chill Will Crew said hello, you
Hey,
both.
how you
And
doing?
chat hello to you as well. Welcome in. Nice to see you here
Yes,
today.
welcome in.
Chill Will Crew is in the building. All right.
Yes.
So we were talking about the pop-up thing, us doing the event.
Yeah.
And the distance. I done booked us for an event that was almost 2 hours away. It's like an hour and 30 minutes or something like
Hour
that.
and 45 minutes.
Yeah, so almost 2 hours away. And we don't have a reasonable vehicle at the moment because the last event that we did, it was 30 minutes. Queen Lenore ended up getting stranded on the freeway.
On
right?
the freeway, y'all.
And that
That's
was
so
a
scary.
terrible situation.
Yeah.
Had me worried. I'm over here. I'm like, I didn't know where I was going, but I was worried about her situation. I'm like, hey,
cars just flying by.
There,
then I had to pee.
You know.
And then it got worse. I was like, I don't want to get you just pull me in the car because I feel like if I get out the car, I'm gonna pee on myself. We had to pray. We had praying sessions. We had praying sessions for me not to pee. Like
it was a lot going on. Because that day we did the event, and that event, it's not a bad event, but it's just further away.
Yeah.
And it ended up that was going to be the last one that they was doing.
Yeah.
And it was actually a really good event overall. And I'm just doing things. I'm all packing up, finding things, taking my time because I'm like, oh, and nobody's here just yet. Then I get a call talking about and not really too much detail, just something's going on with the car. So I might be running late, or you said something like that.
Yeah, because you were still doing the thing. You haven't packed up yet because it was like 1:30, 1:45. Yeah. Like right when it happened, I was like, oh, I'm going to be late. Yeah, so then I was trying to call people. Nobody wanted to answer. So then, or they'll tell me, I'm going to call you right back. And then so I was like, well, let me let him know that I'm running late because I thought, oh, let me let the car cool down. Mm-hmm. Somebody's going to come, it ain't going to take that long. So grateful that we had insurance. So my husband got the tow truck, but they said like an hour and 15, 30 minutes. I'm like, well, shoot, that's too late. So I called my mom, told her. She's like, girl, I didn't know it was that serious. Girl, I said, she said, you want me to come pick you up? I said, well, no, tow truck is coming. And I wouldn't know how to get out the car with you anyway. At least they could stop traffic a little. Mm-hmm. I can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. So no. Can you go pick Eli up? And then she was like, yeah, I got to go back to work, something. And I was like, yeah, that won't be no problem or whatever. And then I was like, you know what? Let me ask Eli's mom. So then I just called her. And then she said, yeah. And then I called my mom and said, you don't have to worry about it. And then we just did it that way.
Well, it was a whole thing, though.
And then I still had to wait a long time. Like a long time.
That day, for some reason, it want to be weird weather-wise, too. It was not just like, oh, this is just a normal day. It was raining extra hard. I don't know if it was where you were.
And we had 2 pop-ups that day.
Yeah.
So one was at one location that was over by where we live, like a block away. And the other one was out way like 30, 40 minutes away. Mm-hmm. So that's the thing. So
that was another point of attention, too, because we got both of our setups going on simultaneously. We got to get everything together. And not every car, can just handle all that different stuff being stored. So, but...
Well, that's why I don't like being in the car by myself, y'all. Right there is the main reason. Because the thing about it is, if Eli would have been in a car, he could have went and looked at the issue, wait till the car cooled down, clamped the thing back on there, and we could have drove and it wouldn't have been a problem. But because I was by myself and I was closer to traffic, if I would open my door, I would have been out. That would have been it. It would have been it. Because when I pull over, I didn't pull like closer to the wall. I mean, I got over inside the lane, but when people are driving, y'all can't tell me. People still be on the phone. They still be texting. They still be doing all this stuff. So I'll be with the person that ain't paying attention to kind of like slow down or go to lean over a little, and I would have been the one hit. So
it would have been.
You got to think about yourself when you're doing these things. Like, some stuff would have been okay. And then I was scared to crawl over to see because, again, I had to pee. But even if I knew what the issue, I had to pee. But then again, even if I had the issue, if I knew what it was, who was still helping me?
Yeah.
The one dude way over there, my husband's over here without a car, so I really didn't have any help.
Yeah, it was just not the best situation. So from that situation, that distance and everything, we were like, okay,
But then we got a
Had to
friend.
had to shorten
Well,
down our
he has a
events.
real close friend now that said anytime I need some help, I'll get him. But I don't think I'm gonna have him go all the way to Springfield because Eli done got me in Springfield, which is an hour and 45 minutes away
Yeah, that would be wrong.
to do that. So we're not doing that.
Springfield. I didn't even heard. I don't know. I've heard of
I'm
Springfield,
just
but
saying, if you're gonna give
I
us a
don't even
pop
seem
up,
like a
y'all, it
familiar
gotta be
area.
real.
You said it
Like
gotta be
it
real.
gotta be like something we can do,
Yeah.
like something that we can flow and make it to, because you just want to. So I don't know, and I've been trying my best to find. Look, I got my phone right here.
Mhm.
Find this other one I want to do that I already know that we're too late to do.
What is it?
The Portland night market.
We're too late to do the night market
Well, they fill it up
already.
fast, but
Yeah.
we're gonna look anyway.
But we did the tell them we gotta tell them about Snack Fest. We did the
Okay,
Snack
he gonna tell you
Fest.
about Snack Fest.
So Snack Fest, like she's saying, the Portland Night Market, all that to say, it's a really popular event for us locally. And so people who run the Portland Night Market, they do a special event called Snack Fest. So at Snack Fest is a whole idea is like a festival of snacks. You got food carts, you got different vendors that make baked goods, candies, just any kind of snack related things, popcorns, chips, whatever you can really think of. And so when you get over there, it's it's a I wouldn't say it's like a nice building, but it's a building and it's
It's
full
like a
of
warehouse
people.
building
Like
that
a
they
repurpose.
made
It's like a
for
repurposed building.
doing big pop ups. They might do other stuff, but all we know is they do the Snack Fest and the Portland Night
Yeah, those
Market
are
there.
the two events. So overall, the night market goes on 4 times a year, and Snack Fest happens 2 times a year. And so that's the event that we just did. We did Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And Queen Lenore actually went live on one of them. She went
I
live
sure
on.
did.
So we do have footage of that.
I be trying to
I just
go
thought about
look.
that.
I be trying to go live. I don't be trying to go live. I went live because I was. What happened? Let me tell you
She was
what
stuck.
happened. Let me tell you.
She ain't had
So I
nothing.
was. So everybody was there. You know how we used to be the four people, and we went down to being trio. So his mom came in to help, and she brought him, and they was doing their work. And then, so then my daughter squeezed in, and she was doing her work, and I'm like, I am actually doing nothing. Like I'm sitting here doing that.
You
There's
was
nothing I
standing
can
for a
do.
while.
I went and got coffee, CBD coffee. I
Oh, I
went,
didn't even know you was
yeah, that's why I came back with the coffee. The guy gave it to me free. Cause remember when we went Thursday night, we
Yeah,
were
he said he
talking.
was gonna get you
So
some. I didn't know it was
yeah,
CBD coffee.
he hooked me up. I got it. I'm sitting up there like, well, you could do a live right now. And I was like, yeah. And I would have walked around, but y'all don't understand that it is so congested. When it's busy, it's congested. So you could go when it's not busy and you got to walk around real fast
Yeah.
because it's going to get congested. Like you get a
Otherwise, you're
five
still
minute or
gonna be
10 minute
stuck.
break.
Yeah. It's
So
not a good
there was
look.
no way for me to really get out. So where I was locked in when I was doing the videos, and I was just trying to show you every avenue in our room area because there was a whole nother room area before you when you first came into the
Well, and
building,
then there's
and
also
then
the
there's a food
outside.
truck
Yeah.
area.
So there was a lot of different
Yeah,
aspects to this event that we went.
yeah.
We gotta welcome somebody in. We got my mother. She was over there. We've got
Mother
Mother Earth
Earth
Consultant. She
Consultant.
says, "Hey everyone,
Eh,
we're in Central Ocean. I need to do pop ups."
you should, especially for your business. And especially if you have, I'm gonna tell you this, Rudy. If you do pop ups, make sure you have your supplies there and sell it, and then have your like magazine or whatever else to do it. Like if I was an Avon, Pepper Chef, Mary Kay person, I would have products people could buy right offhand, and then give them a catalog where they can reorder from me and sign up and do memberships and stuff like that. And I would do the sign up membership, like have your tablet, have them sign up right there, and with them as well, because people are more apt to do it in front of you than if you wait and say, "Oh, just sign up."
Yeah,
We're not going to sign up. It's when you can do it. Oh, fill this out, and if we have a question, even I don't care how. So when you say DOB, is that date of birth or is that do I bow? Which one is, whatever, you know what I mean? Just something silly like that. People minds go crazy. So if you do a pop-up, I think you would make a lot of money and you would get way more members, and then they get to taste the products. So
Yeah.
like that one drink I want to get from you, you get to taste it, and then that makes a person really want to buy it. So let me
Especially
give you
when they
guys
know
an
all the different
example,
benefits that they got going on.
especially with all the health benefits.
Mhm.
Yeah, people love to know about health benefits. Like I hear about it, but then when I get off your page, I'll be like, I gotta remember it, and I only remember when I get on your page or when I see your name. So that's why doing pop-ups are amazing. I love it. It's the best thing, and it will like move you all the way up. So let me give you an example of why samples are so important. So I've done cake in the jars probably just as long as I've done the hot sauce. I know I did cake in the jars before the barbecue sauce. Before we started doing barbecue sauce. Yeah.
A lot of
So
our different products. It was one of our
it was
one
one
of
of our
her
number
first
one
things that
thing
she
to do
did on there.
is cake in the jar. So it it sold, but it didn't sell the way it needed to, but it sold. And when they ate it, people were like, oh my God, this is so good. You're doing it too cheap. It got to be way more money. The next time I see you, you better have up the price. Da, da, da. And
Mhm.
I'm listening. So I'm upping my price and I'm doing what they say. But what I was missing that nobody told me about is they told me about it with the hot sauce, but
Yeah.
they didn't tell me about it with the cake. It's give samples. So then I started getting all these cake pans and cake stuff from Timu, and I said I'm doing cakes again because I miss doing my cakes. I love playing with the different flavors. We didn't welcome in DJ Vince.
Oh, we gotta welcome somebody in. He's rolling and rocking. We got
DJ
DJ
Vince
Vince rocking,
rocking.
rocking. DJ Vince is in the building saying hello, everyone. Sorry we didn't get to you,
Yes,
DJ Vince.
yes, exactly. Sorry. So going back to really essential oil. So I was making these cakes, delicious cakes, and nobody was buying
It
them.
was bomb cakes too, but
And
again,
nobody was
it's
buying
the
them.
sample issue.
You
Yeah.
know, and I'm not a good decorator, and even if I was, it's still, you get not, and not saying people didn't buy them, they just didn't buy them like
It
the way you
wasn't
want
like
to.
selling out
I
like
need
it
to
should have.
sell
It
out.
would have been selling out if they would have had one key
Yeah.
detail.
So the key is when they get to taste it and know the health benefits, samples it do. So now I sample it, and this is the second market that I sampled, and
Yeah.
my cake sold out
Yeah.
because I marketed it.
Yeah. Well, even with
Because of
our hot
samples.
sauce, even with everything on the table, it was like a whole point of tension us doing samples in the first place. Oh, you don't go to Winco, Walmart, where you
Yeah.
go, Fred
And, and
Meyer's,
get samples. You don't
Publix,
do that.
wherever.
Yeah.
You don't go over there and get a sample.
That's right.
Maybe Costco, but it's other bunch of stores don't do samples. That's the key.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was the idea. Oh, we selling stuff just because we local. Oh, we local black owned business. Now we got to sample everything. No, but when you change the whole perspective on it, your whole mentality on it, it is there is a reason why people do enjoy samples. I mean, you have people who just want to try your product, man, can't buy your product right now.
Mm-hmm.
And if they taste it and it tastes so good they can't get that flavor out of their mouth, well
Mm-hmm.
then you're gonna get some money. I mean
And that's kind of how this market was. Everybody was just grabbing samples.
mhm.
You don't understand. If you there like on Thursday, I was a sample queen. Then Friday I was a sample queen. Saturday his mom did it, and then she left, and I became the sample queen again. And then Sunday she just did it, and she was like, "It's just a job, just giving samples." It is. And I saw this one lady. She had a big old bucket like this. I can't even show you how big, just full of samples. So she didn't have the time to take out because samples go so fast. They walk and take samples. They don't even talk to you. They walk and take samples. But if it's so good, it makes them track back.
Yeah.
So that's what it did. Like there, yesterday was the short day too. Friday and Sunday was a short day. And when we did what Rob Albanks told us to do,
Yeah.
and we did the jalapeno cornbread,
Yep.
and them people went crazy for the jalapeno cornbread. They went crazy. And then they kept saying, we're gonna come back for it. And everybody kept saying they're coming back for it. People came back for it. They did. They came
They
back.
came back and by the time they came back,
They was like, it's gone. I said,
yeah.
well, it was there. And then one dude was like, I just want you to know. I said I was coming back, and I came back. I was like, I got you. You came back. You're right. You came back. I would not, even when I said was going to do it, I just did not understand how the cornbread was going to really sell. And I was so tired Saturday night, and I was just doing everything.
Oh
And
my!
then,
And then not you and me both. We both was tired.
and then he over here, he don't like to listen to me when he's tired, because it's too much work when I'm saying something. And I'm like, I know what I'm talking about, even though I might not have ever done this before. I know what I'm talking about, and because I play with food all the time, and I tell you, I was up there, and then he's up there. Did you put the jalapeno juice in it? Yes. I'm just checking. You ain't got to get all that. You can make the cornbread. Like, I'm not telling you anything. You can make the dang cornbread. Don't come over here asking me to do it. So you put jalapenos. I put plenty of jalapenos. They got some of the jalapenos in here. They will be all right. But he was over here just, y'all don't know.
See, look, now you want to make it seem like I was just coming in.
No, you would do like, did you put the jalapeno juice in there? Like,
I had to sound
you
like
go
that.
ahead and do it.
I had to sound like that. No,
that's how you sounded to me.
No, I was not sounding like
but
that.
But that's how you sounded to me. You can't tell me how you sounded to me.
I'm not saying to you. I'm saying in
that's
general.
How
I didn't sound like that.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
And while he was sitting there, and you know, I'll tell him, can you get the butter? And I need you to whip the butter up and then add
and
the
everything she was saying would sound like a chore.
Yeah, and then he's talking about, I had to do this. There's still some honey in that dang honey thing. Put all of it in there. Make it as spicy as you need to. So I knew the next time I'm going to do the jalapeno thing. But yeah, let's welcome in my sis.
We got to welcome somebody in the place. She's saying, hello, we've got Stace. How
you doing?
Well, welcome in.
Stace. We are talking about pop-up markets at this moment.
Rudy said, I'm doing cakes for the holidays and I need to start doing Rudy, you are saying
do
nothing
salad.
but
Get little cups.
As soon
get
as
those
possible.
Little mini spoons. Put them in there.
Yeah, I'll show you with our cups.
Because we get the little mini cups and then we get the mini spoons.
I'm going to show you the ones you got on Temu. That's real cheap.
Oh, yeah. Temu is my best friend.
You have to order these probably for next time. But
I need to order some more.
These are perfect.
It was a good day, Stace. It really was a good day. And it was busy, but not so busy where you couldn't get breaks. Normally you can't, is what they said. They said that one was a slow one. I said, well, shoot, it was good to me. But I know you can't see it, but really small.
There you go. You got to step into somebody's world. We're going to go ahead and welcome in Edna's world.
Hey, Edna, how you doing?
She said, hey.
How you doing, sis?
What's going on, Edna? How you doing today? All right, Stace said I'm exhausted. What's going on?
What you doing? Where's the other packages of this? Because this one's not open.
I don't know. Oh no, they're on the counter still.
Okay, so they're about this big, and they come with lids, so you can be able to unstack them if you need to. I just got them. I got them off of Temu for like $2-3.
Where you get this from too? This is
I got that off of Amazon.
Queen Lenore. This is what I really like about Queen Lenore. She constantly thinking about different stuff for the table, right? So I would have never thought about nothing like this. But now that we have it, I mean, I feel like on this event they wasn't using it. I ain't even gonna lie, they didn't
have time to use it
because it's too crazy. But our normal events, it's a little bit more laid back, more chill, more calm. We have a menu of our items, and you know, at first I was just like, okay, that's cool, we got a menu. But then I started seeing people doing too much with the menu. People start picking it up. Now this don't look like it's supposed to be being picked up.
It's all the thing.
It's the plastic.
They up there like this.
Yes, they're picking up. Yes,
like that at a restaurant.
Yes, exactly.
So you had me at parlay.
And then they ask me what stuff is too. I'm like, oh, so it's another
what is
cool
this stealth tea?
And it's a good presentation piece to have.
So now you know, and I came up with, I'm gonna have a menu.
Yes, and I was thinking for our next
I'm gonna have a little menu they can just walk around.
We got you was talking about real meat. That is cute. We have this one, but since we've been doing desserts and cakes, I think it'd probably be cool for us to have a breakdown of some of our cakes and stuff on there too. So
yeah,
especially for our cupcakes, because sometimes the labels don't fit on there, depending on, or they might mess up the presentation and everything. So doing this is a real cool idea too. And then on top of that, we've been getting upgraded by my carpenter friend. Dude.
Yes.
So Queen Lenore has a big cake display, or had a big cake display. She still has it, but it's reason why it's past tense because we had put that one in storage. Now we have one that's half the size.
It's not
And
really
that's
a
the
storage.
one.
It's just that I got to do it when I have 2 tables, not when I have 1 table.
Yeah, because
But
I
yeah,
mean,
so
it was a big thing for the we doing these events. We doing the cheap table.
smaller than souffle cups. Smaller than souffle cups. You Stay says you had a garage sale. I hope you did. I had a good job, a
Oh,
good time at your garage sale. I hope you made lots of money.
she said
And then
she's
she's
still
still pulling up
funding
boxes.
boxes.
Yeah,
Oh
girl, you might
snap!
have to do it for 2 or 3 weekends, but spread it out so make people really like, oh my god, she's
Mm,
doing another one. That's my
that's your
idea.
vision. Yeah.
But yeah, Rita said, yeah, souffle. No, they're really small cups. I got one that's a little bit bigger that we get at our business store over here. But like I said, because they're going by so fast getting them, I'm just gonna like end up having like trays where it shows the samples, or I'm trying to think of something where it'll work for the table. My mind is always making sure it's pleasable to the eyes. Like
Yeah.
this one, it was just we still had too much on the table,
Yeah.
but because there were samples, it kind of like helped us out on stuff that we didn't really talk about.
But even the presentation on the sample that could we could definitely
Yeah.
work on that. Some people got plates, they put it on them server plates or something like that.
Yeah, I'm
If you
just
have like
thinking
an
of
area
something.
for
Yeah.
samples, it'd be nice to
And I
have.
think I'm getting some chalkboard paint for our display that his friend did. And in the front, I put the name of with the desserts on that display. So even if
Oh
I don't
snap!
have enough labels to do it, I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna also go. Don't tell Eli because he's gonna tell me not to do it. But I'm also gonna go order this lady's label template thing, so I
Wait,
can
what?
so he can put our stuff on the label template, and it's easier because now I gotta buy these little strap things, and I don't have to
Wait,
buy the
what's
strap
you
things if it.
didn't what's the
I'm not. I'm talking to them. I told them not to
no?
tell
But you
you.
didn't tell me about that. So
I know.
what's
If
that?
I'm
What's the
keeping it
label?
a secret from you,
But you
I'm
didn't tell me about it though.
the
You can at least
secret is
tell me
from me. Not
before
if I'm
because you're
telling
gonna
the
do it
secret.
regardless. You can at least tell me what's
No,
going on
I'm
there.
not telling you.
But
She said what?
she said it was good, and absolutely not. I'm working on a free curbside table, and Stacey said fancy.
Yeah, we be trying. We be
We gotta
trying.
welcome somebody in. She be crafting. We be laughing. We've got
Lena
Lena
Doyle
Doyle
crafting.
crafting. Lena said, "Hey y'all, happy
Hey,
Monday.
happy Monday. Now,
It's a
Lena,
fun
I'm gonna
day.
have
It's
to
a
tell you,
Monday."
girl. I done sold these boiled peanuts,
Oh, she been putting them. She been
and
working on.
they've been people
They
been
finally
liking
caught
it.
on this last event. See,
Yeah,
the issue
and that's
is
because of samples, y'all. Because last time I didn't give samples
yes,
for the boiled peanuts,
yes,
and because we're in the Northwest, nobody's heard of boiled peanuts.
exactly.
So now that I get samples, and then the people that have heard of boiled peanuts, oh my god, I'm like boiled peanuts. Oh yeah, because you can get them at the gas station. You can get them here. So Lena Doyle, love you, thank you. They've been and Lena, okay. When me and you talked about it, girl, you did not tell me people eat the whole peanut because they was eating the shell and all, and I
Them
was
people
looking at
was
them
over
like
here
this.
handling business.
They was
They
like
said, no,
popping
it's
it in.
soft enough. It's
It's
okay.
soft enough there. I'm like,
And the flavor, oh man,
yeah, and I use that bomb.com. You know what I mean, girl? So Lena, love you, sis. I got you. So because I gotta do something for Rob too.
yeah.
Rob makes I gotta do
Mr.
it.
All
So
About
Rob's gonna have to we're gonna have to send him a honey one for his
Honey trap.
idea. And I'm Lena because I know how much you love the bomb.com. I'm gonna send you bomb.com. Okay. Okay, your package one day will get sent. I promise you. I promise you. I'm hoping to do it tonight. Like, okay, we are rearranging our work area. Okay, we really are. And as we're rearranging, I can't get stuff done. That's why my picture for Love Lounge is not done because I need my Cricut to be where I can get to it easy, accessible. I got a bigger table and it's less accessible to me than when I had a small table. So I'm losing space as my space is bigger. If anybody can help me with that, I'll please. But yeah, it just it is what it is. But I just wanted to say thank you, Lena Doyle. I'm gonna be making boiled peanuts from now on. I'm just not gonna make as much, but I am gonna be making boiled peanuts. Because you can make a lot. You don't realize it. And I have it in the tub and I sell it for $5. Cause Lena was all like, "Oh, $3." I'm like, they getting $5, okay?
Yeah,
Cause
no.
I gotta pay for the packaging.
Well, and that's another thing too with our price. You can see on our menu, we upped our prices because we had to. Really, inflation. We getting inflated. Everybody got to get inflated. It's just unfortunate, but at the same time, we did have a lot of products and stuff that our bottles and everything was becoming more expensive, so we were losing our profit. And so even for something like our barbecue sauce, it's a fan favorite for a lot of folks. We had to change our packaging, and actually, a lot of people actually like our new packaging. I've heard a lot of good positive
Yeah.
feedback about our new packaging, but it was something
Yeah.
that definitely had to change. I mean, when things happen, I mean, they happen, or you just can't get it. Certain stuff is harder to get now, and
Yeah.
stuff that Queen Lenore has been ordering for many years of our business is now hard to get in our volume that we needed.
Exactly.
But Stay, she's saying I'm starting to see boiled peanuts all over social media. It's new to me.
Girl, it was new when Lena Joy was telling me about it. I was like, what? Boiled peanuts.
And Lena said, "Cool, I'll be 75 before I get it."
Well, as long as you know early how old you're gonna be when you get them, because that's exactly true. And I ain't did nothing.
Lena said, "I told you it would be a great sale for you."
Yes, and it
Yes,
was.
you gotta go up.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, let's.
We gotta welcome some folks that absolutely stay entertaining. We've got
House of X
Entertainment. We stay entertaining. Hey, always stay entertaining. Always stay entertaining. We got House of X in the building. Come on now, is they in the building?
Or not.
Welcome in, House of X. Nice to see you.
He used to laugh at me because I couldn't say or not. He just said or not. Or not. He's like, no, it's not. Not. Leo.
It's your boy, Leo.
Yeah.
All right, so
she said, you got to go up, girl.
Mm-hmm. It had to happen. It just did.
When the boiled peanuts get more popular, I will probably raise the price of boiled peanuts, but
at least
it's not there yet.
It got to catch on first.
It do.
And
you know,
because
people still don't know about it. Like they don't even know it's a Southern thing, so they just like you didn't have nothing else to do but go in the kitchen and boil peanuts. Yes, that's exactly. I was on the phone chit chatting, and Lena was like, "Girl, I gotta go make me some boiled peanuts," and I was like, "What?" And then I had to do research on them, and then they be putting potatoes and corn and all that. So then for me to get it to make sense for me is like I got to think about boiled peanuts as like people eat crawfish because they do the same thing with crawfish. They put the corn, the potatoes, and all that in the crawfish, the eggs, all that in the crawfish, and then they, suck out the juice of the crawfish and crack the shell, and eat it. That's how I feel. You take it, suck out the juice of the peanuts, crack the shell, eat the peanuts. See how that makes sense in my head?
Do you add meat to your boiled peanuts? No,
I have not. I just started.
It's vegan.
I just started.
Well, I don't think she should add meat to ours in our area because we live in a very different kind of state. That's being a respectful way to say it, but we have a lot of liberal progressive thoughts over here. We're a progressive state, and especially our main city that we go into is very progressive. A lot of bikers, a lot of hippie kind of people, stuff like that. So a lot of vegans, vegetarians, other like adding meat is going to cut off some of our consumer base with that one. So I think we should not do that. We have a lot of gluten-free folks, a lot of that kind of, they need accommodations, and adding meat to it, probably not the best. Now, if we was in a different location, that would probably be bombing.
But they already selling it in a different location that we're in, okay? They already selling it in a different location.
Yeah, they already doing it. They already doing it their way. We had to put a twist on that twist.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so with all that being said,
yeah,
that's what we're doing.
We had the boiled peanuts that was new and the jalapeno cornbread.
Yeah, the jalapeno cornbread. And when Rob said that, I was really adamant with Queen Lenore that we do that. She was getting tired of it, but I was actually surprised to see how. Well, here's the thing, though. This is what y'all don't understand. It was coming to a point where, so Queen Lenore was all extra worried, right? That were you worried about your cake selling?
I didn't think
I think she was.
I didn't think the sweet potato pie cake was gonna sell so
Yeah.
bad because everybody
I just had
that'd
to
be like, "Oh my
confirm.
goodness, I don't like sweet potatoes. I don't like yams. I
So
don't like this. Can you do pumpkin?" And my next, I am doing a pumpkin cake, but my
yes,
next one, I was gonna do it that day too, but I was expecting Eli to make harvest pie
harvest pie. Which, if y'all
barbecue
don't know,
sauce, which he
harvest
did.
pie is a mixture of sweet potato and pumpkin pie that we do for our barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
We do have a spinoff for one of our hot sauce too. But all that to say, Queen Lenore was all skeptical on how things was gonna go at the snack fest.
I wasn't
Well,
skeptical.
on
Skeptical.
certain products,
Yeah.
the one like she's thinking right now was not gonna sell, end up selling out completely, and then she had remnants of the other one. The one that sold well at the other one actually had one of them like had more than expected at the end of the event. All that to say, we was out a rack. She has three different layers on her cake rack, and so we sold that stuff. And at that point, it was like, oh snap! So in my mind, I was already adamant about the cornbread before, but then we got to pretty much the last day. I'm like, we ain't even got nothing on the table. We need to make this cornbread.
And I was so tired. I was
And
so
we was
tired.
both extra tired.
I was
Both
tired.
extra tired. It was a real tiring day, and we was gonna have a tiring day ahead of us, but we were able to put it together and come through with that cornbread, and people really enjoyed that. And I was just so surprised to see it catch on because a lot of the events that we do. So Portland, a lot when you hear Oregon, a lot of people hear or think of Portland because that's like the main city where everything's supposed to be popping
Supposedly.
and it's more Hollywood where people do filming and all that different kind of stuff over there. Well, we are not in that side. We are in a neighboring city. We're in Gresham, so we do a lot of events in this area. Well, the demographic here is usually older and is less diverse. That's the best way to say it. It's a less diverse community. So we make a lot of stuff, and when we make it and we sell it, these people is like, "Oh, yeah, does this have black pepper? It's a little too spicy. Oh, the seasoning? It don't have nothing but black pepper or some kind of pepper in the seasoning. Oh, this is a spicy
It's a
seasoning.
small amount of black
Do you have a
pepper. You can't taste
spicy?
it.
Is this the spicy seasoning? And it's the original. And you get to anybody else with a reasonable palate, they won't say it's spicy, say it's regular. But even our hot sauce, we didn't know how good it was because in certain areas, that's what people say. Ooh, this is too hot. Oh, it's got a flavor, but and my tongue is numb, and it'd be the original, our basics flavor. So it's just a lot of that stuff. So then we going into Portland, that's a larger demographic of all different cultures and race. We've seen every race at the place. I was surprised about all the races I was seeing. I was seeing because over here you don't see too much. I don't want to dig in race too much, but you don't see too much Indian folks where we at. I was seeing Indian folks. I'm like, I didn't know these people be here like that. So I was seeing you see all different kinds, and they have all different palates. But one thing that they could say is the stuff was good, and even the people that are, are usually in our normal consumer base over there, they was over there really enjoying our stuff. They was having that cake that Queen Lenore made, the sweet potato cake. You say sweet potato over here. I never had a sweet potato. Oh, how does that taste? Oh, I've had sweet potato. It's nasty. Oh, sweet potato pie. No, I like pumpkin. Well, you go over there, then people, sweet potato. Oh, it's a sweet potato cake. Oh my gosh. And I did have to put a little twist on the name. I called it a spice cake. So some people was really amped up about the spice cake title for whatever reason. But
what happened? I'm gonna tell you. It was spicy. One, I don't make sweet potato pie. Let's just get that out there.
Yes.
Lenore refuses to make sweet potato pie because she loves
That's
her
not her
mom's
speed.
sweet potato pie. She don't want to have to learn it. I love my mom's sweet potato pie. I tell people this all the time. I don't like nobody else's sweet potato pie. I just love my mama's because she don't do all that fancy stuff. She ain't adding the cream cheese. She ain't adding this. It's a sweet potato. It's a yam. It's an egg. It's some cinnamon. It's some sugar. It's some butter. And that's it. So I love just the plain generic sweet potato pie. I don't like the milk and all that. I don't mind eating those. Those are fine and dandy. But I have to at least twice a year get my mom's original sweet potato pie. Then you can give me all the fancy sweet potato pies in the world. But I need to have my mom's sweet potato pie first.
It's
That's
a must.
just
You
it's
hear
just
it.
what
She
it
said
is.
it's the need.
So I
gotta
refuse to make sweet potato pie. But in my head, I wanted a sweet potato pie cake. Okay, so I get Cinnalove. Cinnalove is
It's
just
our mixture, just so you know.
strong. Okay,
it's a
just
cinnamon blend mixture, like an
strong.
allspice thing.
And I was tired, and I was just dumping it in there.
Yeah.
So it's extra cinnamon,
Spicy.
nutmeg, allspice, clove, all that stuff. It's just extra in there. So it's a little on the spice side, which was fine because he named it. And there we go.
And then on top of that, the cake that she used too was like kind of like had a little spice flavor to it as well.
Yeah.
So it all came together as a spice cake.
Yeah.
People was trying that. I don't know.
And I'm gonna tell y'all a secret in a minute, but first I gotta get to what Lena Doyle said. Lena Doyle said, "What seasoning did you put in the boil?" I put bomb.com, spicybomb.com in it, tamari in it, something else in it.
And tamari is what? Gluten-free soy sauce.
Yeah. And then I put something else in, I can't remember. And then that was it. And then I tasted the water like you told me, because you told me to taste the water. And I was like, this is good. So I had him taste the water before I put any nuts in it because he's allergic to nuts. And now that he knows he's allergic to nuts, if he look at a nut, he turns, okay? So he tasted it. It was good. So then I put the
pause.
peanuts
I'm
in
not
it.
allergic to nuts, just peanuts. Okay, I can have almonds, all the other.
So when you say if he sees a peanut, he acts like a peanut when he sees it. Because now that he got the doctor to say that he's allergic to peanuts, he now flares up by just looking at it. Is that better?
I wouldn't necessarily say just flares up by looking.
Well, that's what it is.
I tried
because before the doctor told him, he had no reaction. But then when the doctor told him, he has reaction. Let's just call a spade what it is, okay? So that's what it was.
It was a test that was ran.
So what did I say differently?
It wasn't what the doctor. It was a test. I didn't realize.
Okay, let me put it this way. He wasn't allergic to peanuts until he took a test. Okay, is that better? Do you feel better?
If you like to say that.
It is. So he wasn't allergic to peanuts until he took the test about peanuts, okay? Even though he went to the hospital, it wasn't for no peanuts because he had ate peanuts and all that way before and never went. So, we could talk about him and his sickly self later. I don't have time for the sickly stuff. I'm just saying it is what it is. So I had him taste the broth. It was good. I pressure cooked it, like you told me, for an hour and a half. And then I had him do it for another 30 minutes to 45 minutes just to make sure it was extra good because they're raw peanuts. So that was just it. So that's what I did, Lena Doyle, on your behalf. And now I got to welcome in my fam. Hold on.
Yeah, we got to welcome somebody in who's uniquely lavish. We have
I am Shakita D.
Shakita D is in the building saying, hey, beautiful people. She said, hey, everyone in the chat. We also had to welcome somebody in. We have
Latanya's cooking for the soul plus more.
She got some more going on.
Sure, I need her to give me a new recipe for some oxtails for my soul, because I'm gonna make me some oxtails. And listen to the keyword.
No, me. We're not listening to keywords. Is me. She making everybody some.
I'm not, because everybody ain't pitching in. Everybody want oxtail. Everybody pitch in for their oxtail.
How much it cost for the oxtail?
$20 per package.
How much package are you getting? I'll pay for a quarter of a package.
A quarter of a package? So you get one?
No, I gotta get one.
A quarter of a package? They don't come with, okay, you get one big and one tiny. They don't come with that many in the package.
Oh, but you said pitch in. I'm just trying to pitch in.
You buy you a pack. Everybody buy a pack. We having that.
You cooking it though, right?
I'll cook it. But your wife makes a mean oxtails too.
But you cooking it though, right?
Okay.
I'm just trying to get you locked in for what you're saying right now.
I'm making meat. No. Latanya, just give me some recipes because we're going to be arguing about this forever. We can't stay focused for nothing in this world. We are a non-focused family, okay? Let's just keep it real, Latanya. Let's just keep it real, Latanya.
What you're saying is if I buy some oxtails, you're going to cook them. Is that what you're saying? Yes or no?
Girl, nothing wrong. I
Look,
just got people bothering me.
look. Do you hear this
All
right
I'm saying
now?
is
Now she can't even. She can't even.
I think
hear
I'm just
me.
really
She can't even-
tired. I thought I was gonna be able to sleep in today. I didn't get to sleep in,
Oh,
so I'm
folks be
tired.
acting up.
So that's just how it is. And then Lena said,
Shaggy,
I
that
need a recipe
recipe
for a
for
sweet
the
potato
sweet
pie,
potato
like the
pie.
old fashioned one too. My mama. I'm gonna see if I can record her making it. My mama, but my mama been watching TV too much, and all of a sudden want to try to act new stuff. I'm like, okay, you playing with my emotions. Let's not do that. Let's welcome in Sleazy.
Sleazy in the building.
Hey, Sleazy. I was about to make a yee shake. Ooh, I was gonna make a yee shake. I might make it for Love Lounge.
Sleazy.
Because I was gonna make a yee shake for Sleazy.
Hey, Sleazy in the building. Sleazy saying love and live. Queen and favorite nephew. Peace to the chat. Said them nut allergies, no joke.
Yeah, and you know what? And I understand that. Like, you guys gotta understand that he's had these peanut allergies since he was a baby, and he's been eating peanuts throughout his whole life.
Yeah.
And so he might not eat them daily, but I could almost say me and him eat about the same amount of peanuts in daily life. I don't eat that much peanuts either, but when you think about peanut butter and stuff, I probably eat way more in that area. So I guess I do eat more, but I haven't had a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich or a good anything with peanut butter because now I don't do anything because he's allergic to peanuts, and
But
so
you
I
do
don't
have peanut butter
I
sometimes,
don't do that no more. No, I don't. I
Well,
stopped
you
doing
don't
anything
you
with
don't be
peanuts.
eating sandwiches really much.
I don't do peanut butter that much because if I feel like if I'm eating it and he can't handle it, that's rude or disrespectful.
But
So
it's
I don't
not,
want to.
though.
It is.
But it's not.
But
though.
it is.
Because I mean,
It would hurt
even
my
growing
feelings,
up,
and I treat people the way I want to be treated, so it would hurt my feelings.
But
So,
I'm telling you though, it's okay though.
no,
It's
it's
okay
not.
for you to
It's
eat
not.
peanuts. It's not. Don't bother
And
me.
Lena said it's a mind thing, yeah, and it's a God thing. But we claim it on him, and we put it on him that he's allergic to peanuts. So now he's allergic to peanuts, and because the doctor said it, now he has reactions. Before he never had reactions. That's the key to this whole conversation. I can tell you guys some stories. Lena called me. I'll tell you all kinds of stories, and you'll be like this with me. Right now, everybody be like, Lenore's just so mean. But if you knew what I knew, y'all would be like, never mind. I'm sorry for ever questioning you, Lenore.
And so you said everybody get one oxtail.
No, I'm getting 4. They get 1.5. He gonna get half oxtail.
No, I'm not
because he
getting
be stressing me out.
No. Lena said
those things are yes. And when I'm saying $27, I didn't just say like $20. It's $27 per package of the little package like this of oxtails, where you get 2 big ones, 2 medium ones, and 4 tiny baby ones.
I mean, the prices went up. Everybody want an oxtail now, so this. So you said I like the small ones. The meat falls right off the bone.
I like the big ones. They fall off the bones with the big ones too. But I know the next time I get some oxtails, I probably ain't gonna just cook it by myself. I'm making me some pepper soup.
Sleazy, I've been gone for weeks and you still on Queen nerves. Sleazy, you ain't never lied. I don't know what be going on with Queen Lenore. She be stay on my nerves.
Sleazy, come get your favorite nephew.
Oh man,
Sleazy, it's going down.
Keep laughing.
It's going down.
Sleazy said, "Dang, no crunchy peanut butter." Do you like crunchy peanut butter?
No.
I think you like the smooth.
I just like peanut butter jelly sandwiches, and then I'll be looking at all these new recipes. So like, I got all this nut butter. That's not nut.
The pistachio.
No,
actually that's supposed to be for the what you call it? When y'all making that? I could have made that for the snack.
Well, then buy the stuff.
Why do I need to buy? This is y'all project.
It ain't my project; it's hers. Because if it was my project, it would have been already bought and paid for. I do my stuff quick.
Well,
I don't take long.
I've only heard it's supposed to be being made. I don't know anything else.
Well, it ain't being made because she ain't buying it.
I don't know who on the helm of the situation.
But she's not trying to buy it, so we ain't getting it.
Okay, well, that's okay then. I just
was
trying to figure out what was going on. We got to welcome somebody. We got my boy in the building. It's
Leon.
Leon, what's good with it? He said, hope everyone is having a wonderful day.
Yeah.
A wonderful, safe day.
I almost messed up your name. I almost called you Leon Doyle.
Oh, don't do my boy Leon like that. No.
You know, Lena Doyle.
Nah, yeah, but no, don't do him like that. Sleazy
That's
said,
why I stopped and said the lady with the car. Did you hear me? I said I almost made that mistake.
Sleazy said, I seen a lady with a trunk full of oxtails. We know what she was doing.
I would have had to say, ma'am, can I have some of the mocktails? Because we're connected by soul.
This is a soul connection.
This is a soul connection
right here.
Yes. And I just believe in my shana nana that you need to give me. I even brought me a bag. Just fill my bag up. Just fill up my bag.
You need a garbage bag for them.
No, I don't even need. Because again, I'll just be making it for myself.
See.
I got
so Queen Lenore, you were saying say like I get oxtails, right? You're gonna make them.
Yeah.
You make them that day.
I don't know if it's that day. It depends on the day.
That week.
I gotta like if you say we say tonight we go get the oxtail,
Yeah.
I'll make them tomorrow.
What else does that work with? What else meals does that apply with?
What you mean?
What other meals does that apply with?
They don't apply with that? None.
So you saying if I let's say buy, the big roll of ground beef and some tortillas and
you got your chili
sour cream, chili meat, salsa, all that kind of good stuff, I won't be able to come out with Queen Lenore's burrito. Is that what you're telling me?
So, anyway, Sleazy, what we talking about that lady with the oxtails again?
I think we're having a good conversation.
We're not having a good conversation.
Or maybe we get some chicken. What else you need? Mustard, mayonnaise. I don't know what else you need, but I won't be able to come out with a chicken salad sandwich from you, or even your regular chicken sandwich that tastes better than the Popeyes one. I won't be able to come out with some of those.
Let me tell you something, Elijah.
What you gotta tell me?
We're gonna have this conversation.
What you gotta tell me?
And as we're gonna have this conversation, let's be just 100% real with each other.
Yeah, let's be 100% real.
I don't like you.
What does that have to do with anything?
That means I don't want to do things for people I don't like.
But you don't have to think.
The only reason the oxtails came into that conversation is because I'm already making oxtails for myself. So then, if you guys want to add oxtails, but I don't like you. You have made me mad all weekend long. You have made a way to piss me off all weekend long. So I don't like you right now. I love you. I just don't like you. So no. You're not getting burritos. You're not getting chicken salad sandwiches. You're not getting anything else that you like about it. Black love cake. You're not getting anything.
It's still going. All I'm saying is we should broaden. Just think about what I'm saying. Hear my words. Let's broaden your horizons. All right. Let's try something new. Okay. Just because you don't like somebody doesn't mean you have to restrict yourself.
I'm not restricting myself.
I don't think you should be restricted. I think you should be able to enjoy yourself.
Did you hear anything I just said?
I think you would enjoy cooking.
No, did you hear what I just said? No, I don't enjoy cooking.
This stuff.
Let's just get this stuff. I don't like cooking.
See, deep down inside, there's a part of you.
I'll cook when I'm in the mood, and that's that moment. And it's because I want some oxtails.
That's a self-care moment.
It's an oxtail thing. The only reason you was getting oxtails is because I'm already making it. And I'm saying if you want to eat something, you're going to have to contribute into this oxtail.
All I'm saying is if you want to take care of yourself.
Lenore already is buying her 2 packages of oxtail. She ain't thinking about nobody else when she buys her oxtail. Now, Lenore didn't say she was thinking about a burrito. Lenore didn't say she was thinking about a chicken salad sandwich.
But
Lenore didn't say she was thinking about. What else did you say?
If you want to take care of yourself and help yourself out. Self-care, self-love, right?
I do self-love all the time. So every day is self-love.
One form of you loving yourself is going in the kitchen and cooking such a good meal.
No,
right?
I'm not.
I would disagree with that.
I don't care what you had. Go in there and cook then.
No, I wasn't.
Self-love yourself.
No, I wasn't saying
Go
that.
in there and cook self-love.
No, that's not my love language. I'm saying for you.
Nobody said that's my love language. So let me go back to what I was saying. I don't want you guys to think I forgot what I was saying. When I make cake, I don't do cake from scratch because it's just too much work. And let's be real with why I don't do cake from scratch. Let's have this conversation.
Yeah, let's do it. See, after you want to get off my conversation.
Because your conversation should have never came before. So anyway, the reason I don't do scratch is because flour is about $3, $4, $5. So let's just say $5 high end flour. Yeah. Sugar $4, $5 high end. Just talk about it. Eggs for 5 dozen is I got it on sale just recently for $12. Normally $17.99. High end. Vanilla is expensive. Um, Oil is expensive. Butter is expensive. So it's expensive. So I just said to myself, and I said, Self, and Self said, what? What's going on? I don't want to spend all this money to make no cakes. And then you got to measure stuff out. And you got to buy baking soda, baking powder. I don't want to do all
All
that.
that fancy stuff.
So, and even though I have the stuff in the house, you still got to replenish. When you use it,
And
you got to
continue
replenish.
to.
So then that's what it is. So I get cakes mix, okay? I get the Betty Crockers. Some people like to give me the Pillsbury. We won't mention Elias' name.
Well, the Pillsbury was
But,
cheaper
you know,
at the time.
Albert likes to get me the Pillsbury, okay? I get the Betty Crockers, okay? And then I do my thing with Betty Crocker. I hooks it up, okay? I do my jazzing and
Well, I
slazzing
ain't gonna
and
lie,
all
you did
that.
your thing with the Pillsbury because you wouldn't get able to.
Well, listen this way. I can do what I need to do with cake mix. My favorite I prefer is Betty.
What's the
Betty
other
seems
one that's
like
more expensive? Dunkin'
Dunkin'.
Hines.
Yeah, I could do Dunkin' too. Pillsbury I could do, but I jazz and do it, and I'm doing my thing, and I'm going for the flow. So I don't follow what the cake mix recipe tells me. I just go with the flow of what my soul says. My soul says, "Girl, add this to it." I said, "Okay." People like to add milk. I don't because that's another cost. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? There's a cost effect to this, and I realized I had to pay myself. This is what you do when you're entrepreneurs. You got to realize how much you got to pay yourself. So you got to pay yourself the money. So if I'm making these cakes, I got to buy the cake pans. I got to buy the stuff that goes wrap around the cake pans. I got to do all this stuff for cakes. Why are you spending all this money on that when they already made the cake for you? Now I've seen people where they use cake mix with cake flour or they add it. I just use cake mix and I just jazz it up to what my soul is telling me. And then that's
Listen
how I
to the
make it.
soul.
The soul
Listen
tells
to
you
the
something.
soul.
If you listen to your ancestors, they let you know, girl, you better add that. Okay. Ooh, girl, add okay. So I have my recipe. If Eli wanted to make my cake, he would have to watch it and study each time I make a cake because it's whatever they tell me at that moment. But it comes out tasteful, moist, comes out delicious and good. That's just what it is. So if y'all thinking some fancy recipes when you're out there doing your cake, like Lenora is really throwing down in the kitchen. No, Lenora is not throwing down in the kitchen like that. She just get that cake box, pour it in there. She get her eggs, her all her stuff she putting in there, and she whipping it up, whipping it up, whipping it up, whipping it up, and then this flag keeps going back and forth when I'm whipping it up like that.
Oh my!
It's
Do you have
just
to say
shaking.
you?
'Cause I heard back in the day is if this is moving, then you know you cooking good. So it be moving. So I'm cooking good. You know, it's good in the neighborhood. And then I make my cake. And then I use the Costco spray because I like that one better than all the other ones. Costco spray, and then I make my cake and booyah. Guess what? Lenora has a cake. It's done. It's made.
Shakita,
It
she
is
said, "Tell
excellent.
the ancestors, tell you stop." Amen.
That's all I'm saying. You gotta understand. We are so connected.
That's what we
Okay.
said. Dead giveaway.
Yes. I'm just saying, everybody be like, oh, you make that from scratch. If you want to call it from scratch, it is from scratch because I had to add the eggs and stuff in it. That's all stuff is. And it's like literally you can create it yourself. Some stuff, yeah, you don't want to give, maybe not use box when you're making jambalaya or something like that. But cake mix, it's just flour, sugar, egg whites in there, and whatever else they put in there because it really in reality you probably in cake mix don't really need that much egg because they already put egg whites in it and they already put a lot of stuff in it that you don't have to put in there to give it the consistency you're supposed to. So it's just you jazzing it up and how thick do you want it. Like you have to be real with yourself. Do you put the same amount of water that you want to put in there? I don't. Like I got so many compliments on my cakes and I just to myself I said, oh, somebody interviewing me, they'd be mad because I'm using cake mix and a box cakes. And I'm like, she ain't got to buy my box cake. But when you taste my cakes, it's like, when I go home and use a box cake, it don't taste like that. That's because you didn't talk to your ancestors. Just saying. Because like I made a strawberry lemonade cake, strawberry lemonade cake. So I made sure that my strawberry tastes like strawberry and my lemon cake tastes like a lemon. And then I made sure when I did the crunch on top that one was strawberry, one was lemon, and mixed together. When they taste it, like, oh my god, this is strawberry lemonade. That's what I call it. It's a strawberry lemonade cake. Ta-da! When I did a root beer float this weekend, I did a root beer float cupcake. I made sure that it tastes like root beer float. You had your root beer, the frosted on top was your ice cream, root beer float. It's all in your presentation. It's how you want to make your cake taste. That's the fun of making cakes and enjoying it. And you do not have to go home, go to the store and buy all that stuff. Get your cake mix. And let me put it this way. And let me tell you about your cost projection. So you spend all this money on flour, sugar, eggs, same stuff, almost everything you got to pay for over here. Now I make one box of cake, and it makes me 10 to 12 cakes, sometimes 14. The lemonade, it made me about 16 cakes, 16, 18 cakes. Okay, because I use two boxes, right? Then I use my eggs and the oil and all that. So the two boxes cost me $2. So let's calculate this together. Two boxes cost me $2, right? I'm get my calculator.
Okay, is what you're saying?
On the cake was $2 for the cake. Mm. So then the eggs. So we're gonna say for 60 eggs divided by $11.99 is. Let me see. I did that wrong. Is 20 cents each. So I use 4 eggs. So that's 80 cents. So far we had $2.80.
No, so you said you lost me already.
I'm just kidding because I buy 60 eggs. So the big pack of eggs is 60. Each egg then is 20 cents an egg. The cake mix $2.80. My oil probably cost me, let's say,
it's 2 for $10. So about $5-6 for oil. So
my oil probably cost me like 50 cents, 75 cents. Let's go 75. So we got $2.80 plus 75 cents. Okay. And now we are at what the hell I just did?
75 cents. You did 75.
There we go. Now we're at $3.55. Okay, and then my vanilla, I'm gonna say about 5 cents. I will go up. I would say 10 cents. I lost it all. Plus 355 plus 10 plus some other stuff. We're gonna just round that up to another $1 because can't even think about it. $4.65, and then with the $4.65, we're gonna
Yeah, we're talking frosting stuff like that.
I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna say $5.65. Okay, $5.65 for everything. Because I included almost everything, but some stuff I didn't. So $5.65 to make 12 cakes. So now I'm gonna divide it by 12, and each cake cost me 47 cents to make.
And each 47-cent cake that it costs for you to make, you're selling for.
We're selling for $8. Mm-hmm. Now that's not including my pans, and I can't tell you how much the package is because some came from Temu, some came from Amazon, some came from I don't know where. I was walking on the street, so that's how much just a plain regular cake with frosting and all the works to the frosting. It's cost me 47 cents without the packaging. If you include my packaging, we get out about close to another $1. So $1.47. Now. That's how much it cost me to make the cake. So I make the cake and then I got to sell the cake. The profit is mine. That's how you do it. Why are you going to the store to get everything that's already in the cake box? She said, what? Send for a pinch of salt. That's right, girl. That's how you have to look at your business. It got to be profitable for you to make money. The thing about it is the reason people are buying your stuff is because they don't want to do it at home.
Yeah. That is the best.
That's
way
just
to-
what it is. Like when I see something I want to do, y'all saw me. I wanted that lip gloss. I went and bought the stuff the lip gloss. Now it would have cost me a lot less money to buy the lady's lip gloss. Now I got all these little lip glosses at this house, and I don't like it. And then I got to clean out the bottles and restart over to do it the way I want it
it's
to be
not
done.
something you want to do.
And it's not something I was fun to do. But a lot of reasons why we pay somebody else to do it is because we don't want to do it.
It's the cost of convenience.
Because you got to think about, even though I just said it cost me 47 cents to make it, think about how it is to drive to go get the products.
Yeah.
That's your gas, wear and tear on your car. Those are things you got to do. Then you got to keep it refrigerated. Then you got to keep stuff housed. Those are other stuff that's expensive that are in there that nobody includes.
Yeah.
So when you go, well, you selling it at 47 cents, you could actually sell the cake for $3 and make a profit. No, because everything is functional. Me having a roof over my head is functional. All those things are functional. So when I get to pay out of pocket out of the 47 cents, $1.47, we said $1.47, out of the $8 per cake, I'm probably pocketing for myself to spend on whatever Lenore wants to spend on, $2 per cake. Because everything else got to go for the household. The household has to run for me to do it. Me being certified in my household, having a certified kitchen, per year costs me $100 and some per year to be certified in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So it's not just doing that. Then you got to make sure you have your food handlers card for every 5 years. So those costs, everything has an expense that people do not include in their stuff. And then they wonder why. And that's why I said, do your numbers to know how much your product costs you. So then you can say, if on the last day on today, like Sunday, I was supposed to make everything on sale. I forgot. Like on my cakes, I was supposed to make it on sale. Well, my mom forgot because they were selling at the regular price. But like on my cupcakes, well, that probably cost me, the cakes were 47 cents. That probably cost me like 10, 15 cents. And altogether, for everything totaling, it really was cheap because it made about 40 cupcakes.
So you say count it up. We got to welcome somebody who's in it to win it. We got Carmen for the win. Carmen. She said jumping in quickly to say hello.
Hey, sis.
How you doing, Carmen? Welcome in.
And I just wanted to tell you guys that because a lot of times we think about business and we go in a mind when we look at other people's business and go, oh, they charge too much or they this or that. You have to really include the factor of building costs, everything. Even if they don't own their own building and they're doing work from their house, that their rent costs, all that costs, they got to be able to live and take care of their household to do it. So you can sit here and say somebody spends money. Now, I'll do that too. And even though I know the business, I'll do it. And I'm more harsh because I calculate everything when I'm marketing. So if I go buy somebody's cake, I'm like this. Okay. Like when I went over there and looked at the cheesecake and I went to buy the cheesecake, I went over there and I said, okay, cream cheese is a lot. So that's having this much. I'm not going to do sale price. I'm going to do regular price. I already said sugar this, eggs this. Okay. Then you don't got lemon. Okay. They probably did a little bit peels and then such. So I add that stuff up and go, oh, it's not a bad price. $9 is good. I'll buy this cake. That because my mind automatically calculates. I tell people, especially if you guys ever go to somebody and they have catering, look at how much they cater. If they don't have a price list for their catering, don't do it because you might be their first client and you got to pay for all the oil. I've been through this. So I'm telling you, they want you to pay for the chicken, the oil, the fryer, the so-and-so, the flour. I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for that.
You said, no, I'm not paying for that.
No, the oil costs by itself just to fill up a fry daddy. It costs you about $30, $40. Okay, so now that's included. The chicken I'm paying is probably like $25 per bag of chicken. So now I'm paying like $75 for that. So then really by the time you get it, I paid for everything. So I'm paying you now $100 or $200 for catering.
Well,
and I paid for everything. You can't include all the expenses if I paid for all the expenses.
Carmen, she said, I'm well. How are you two? We doing good
over here. Yeah, we're doing very well.
But Celie said, I get into a habit of saying I could just make it at home. They call me cheap.
I do the same
Sleazy,
thing.
you ain't never lied with that.
I do it too.
I see certain stuff. I'm the type of person. I'm not gonna buy something if I can't really make it, or like it's not reasonable price, or outside of a reasonable price.
He said it wrong. He ain't gonna buy nothing if he can make it at home.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say. If I can, especially if it's easy to make, like there's certain stuff I would, like it's the cost of convenience. Oh, something's here and I'm hungry. Oh, okay, then I can kind of understand the reason with that. But if we go into the restaurant and the thing is extra expensive, and I can make it at home for less than half the price, I'm definitely making that at home, or just not buying it there.
She said, "Well, I've never." Yeah, and I was doing it to help the friend out, but then when I realized I was paying everything, I was like, "Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm not doing this."
Because I mean,
and now
she
don't give me the. I won't pay for nothing when she buys, and I tell her, I told her too. Until you do your numbers, I probably won't support you. I will share you out. I'll do all those other type of free support, but coming over to buy your products and stuff, I'm not doing it because you're overcharging. And you don't even know where the money is. There was this other lady I was helping. She sells cheesecakes. I love her to death. She's a sweetie. And she was like, I don't know where my money is going. I think I need to buy new uh, uh, containers for my product because it's costing too much. And as I did her numbers, looked at the price, I said, well, your containers are really costing you 12 cents each. That's not breaking you. Oh, it is? Yeah, because we look at how people are doing their numbers is if it costs you $50 or $60 for the containers, that's what you're thinking about. Is $50 or $60 for the container. So if you buy 3, you're paying $150 to $100, like $80, $70, $80 for these containers. So in your mind, that's how you price it. No, you got to price per container, per everything. That's what you need to price, because then you'll know, oh, I am making a profit. The thing about it is, what we all do, and I know the rule and I don't do it, so it's not as easy as it says. If you spend $500 on your business, and think about it this way, most companies that want you to start up want you to spend $100, $200, $300, $400. Avon's the only one that probably tells you to start off $25, $30. So if you spend $500 on your business and it gets you up and running, every time you order that $500 supply. So when you are making your money, when you hit $500, that's over there.
Put that immediately.
That's over there. So that means you haven't made your profit yet, because I spent $500.
Yeah.
And that goes over here. Or say, okay, well, this batch is $250. I'm gonna put that $250 over there. The next batch is $250. So the next time I do a pop-up, I'm putting that $250. It could be $100, it could be $50, how much you do in the batch. Put that money aside. And then when you get low, you take that money that's over there and you use that money for your business. So then the rest of the money, after you make your quota for each sales each day, then you go and say, okay, I bring my quota. So now this is for me to take care of my business, my other part of my business, and pay me. So now you pay you. This is how much I make per day. If I work, I want to make $150 per time I do this job. So that 150 goes there. I'm just making up numbers. You can do 200, 300, 400. It doesn't matter. Pay yourself. Then the rest goes over here, and that's called bills. And then you take 10% out. You should be taking 10% out to pay your tithes and 10% out to pay, put it in savings. And then that's how your money should flow. And then pretty soon you'll have all this money in your savings, and your bills is always paid, and you're paying yourself, and you're doing good. And so yourself is like, what? I might want a coach purse. Might want to lose. So you save up for that. That's how you do it.
Well, Sleazy said, I don't even enjoy stuff with expensive price tag.
Yeah, that's good too.
Now you eat it or look at it and you can't even enjoy it no more.
Yeah.
Dang, I done spent an arm and a leg on this.
Because even people say it's so good. I have to pay $10 or $15. I'm like, yeah, I'm not charging 10 or 15. That's just robbing y'all. I don't want to rob y'all. It does what it needs to do. But if you actually, even myself, if I actually put my money away the way it's supposed to be, I will be fine. But what I do, this is what I do, and most entrepreneurs do, is we'll sit here and I'll buy more products. So Lena told me about some peanuts, so I bought the stuff for the peanuts. So I'm outside of my 500 budget. Now I'm making another budget. And so it messes me up. So I mess my own stuff up. Could I already have my money that I need? Yeah. But I mess myself up because I didn't overly spend. So yeah, it is that. So you got to be careful on not overly spending your money. When you're an entrepreneur, it's so much easier to spend because you have all that money in your hand. When you get a check from a job, you know I got to pay this for rent. I got to pay for this. You have a different mindset. This is rent. This is this. This is it, and it makes sense. But when you're an entrepreneur, it's like I got this money in my hand.
Get like an expense sheet, stack it up, and like what Queen and Roy said, every time you do, let's say, event like how we did. Take whatever money off the top, take your percentage, whatever it is, put that towards re-upping everything, getting that new next batch.
Yeah. And that's all you spend every time. Don't spend 501. And if things go up, you then calculate that in and still stay at 500. So I can't get this much this week. Until you can then say, I'll take, so when we earn $525, I'll put $25 over into that expense. You can always add to your expense, but make sure you go to that 500. And when I mean add to your expense, and then I'm going to go. When I say add to your expense and say your goal is 500, you go, you know what? Out of my household, I'm going to take $25 out and put it over here because I really want to start building up to be able to spend $1,000 for my business. And then that's what you do. And then you just slowly add the $25 up and then you go from there. That's the best way.
I feel like that is like she said, best way just to kind of start things. Yeah. When you get in a groove of something, it's hard to start. That's usually the hard part of starting because you are in a pattern of doing things the wrong way all the time. But when you start getting into it and you see the difference, oh man, it makes a difference.
And being an entrepreneur, you'll have a different type of savings in your head that it actually benefits you more, even if you're not making a lot of money. You might not even make the same amount of money you made when you were working, but because the way you're now managing your money, you'll end up having more money than the way you were working. So you have to put those into the thing. And then you should also put money aside. So it's 10%. I did that wrong. 30% should be going away. 10% should go to God. 10% should go to savings. 10% should go to taxes. Put to side. You might not have to because you got a home-based business. And if you keep in all your receipts and calculate and stop saying vacation and say business trip, and stop saying I'm taking you out to dinner and take them to a business dinner. Those are a whole bunch of different tax write-off when you use the word business. Whole bunch of different tax write-offs. So then you probably won't even have to pay for taxes, even though you got money on the side for that. That money could go for doing your taxes every year. That money could be going for all different kinds of stuff. But you want to put 30% aside here. Take that money out that you already did because you already paid taxes, tithes, and everything on that $500. So that just is keep replenishing. Then it's just your money, and then that base money is your household. And your household will be taken care of, and whatever money you have left over, you can divvy it out or give yourself a bonus. Like I did my job today. So instead of me getting 150, I'm getting 200, but not that much because all your bills are paid with the base money. So your spending money is what you want to do. And when I'm saying all your household, I mean your rent money, your electricity, your phone money, your cell phone money, your car note, all that, groceries, all that should be in that. Where your money for you to kick it with is for you. So you do things differently from a regular paycheck, from an entrepreneur paycheck. And even if you work in a 9-to-5 job or whatever hour shift job and you're doing an entrepreneur, instead of taking that money, take your business money, all your business money, and put it in savings. And then still give yourself money on the side. Just put all your money. So your regular job pays for everything else, groceries, like it's been doing. And now your business is, you put that 500 for your business that you invested, or 300, 200, 100, whatever you want, 1,000 in investment, and the rest of the money goes over here. So you just pay your tithes over here, and everything's in that savings, and you just name your savings for different things. This is tax savings. This is so and so, because you don't take You don't take vacations no more. You only take business trips. You don't take vacations no more. And then you put all that money on different sides, and then you can say, this money is for me to I can level up my room. So instead of giving me the little small room on my business trip, I'm gonna get this big room on my business trip. And then when you go on business, take your business card, take whatever your product is, or talk about your product, have a brochure, send people to your business, so it's a legit business trip. Booyah! I done taught y'all something that you didn't even think about. Y'all didn't even think about that. Like, that makes sense. Yes. Go out there, be a winner, be entrepreneurs. But we gotta go because Eli's supposed to be at work. Okay. Remember,
close out by saying, remember
to love and live each day as if it were your last.
Thank y'all for watching.
Smooches.
Take care and have a good one.
Yo. L&L. L&L. Woo. 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 Love and live show. It's hot. Taste it hot. I'm ready. Love and live. Let's go. Love and live show. Motivation speakers. Positive affirmation. Tune in every week. We need a Monday family meeting. Eli always cheating. Relationship advice on Wednesday so you don't go creeping. Thursday game time. Come in and unwind. Friday night shout out time. Creators grind and shine. Pop up at the pop up. Shop up at the shop up. Get your bomb.com seasons for your potluck. Tropical morning for your royalty. Love and live empire bringing all the heat.